I feel like that frog in the background is kind of like weird. Oh well. Hey guys, I cannot believe it is already June, but here are my May favorites. First off, this mug. I got it from my friend for my birthday, which was in October, but I only got it this month. So sorry I couldn't show you much, but I love it. It's so cool, like wow. And yeah, it's a good mug. The next topic is movies. I only saw one this month. Well, I didn't see one, I also saw Chitty this morning, but that was June, so it doesn't count. But I saw Pirates of the Caribbean 5, and it was really, really good. It was one of the better Pirates. I do recommend that you watch the other Pirate of the Caribbeans first, but it's fine if you haven't. Like, I watched it without remembering much from the previous movies, and it was still okay, but I think it still would have been better if I had seen all the others, like, just before I went to see it. But it was very good, and I do highly, highly, highly recommend it. I love Pirates, and it was so good. There was like a really good amount of comedy in there, and it was also quite straightforward. Some of the other Pirates haven't been as straightforward, so this was good. Also, sorry I'm playing with this. It's not one of my favorites for this month, but I do love it, and it's like really tempting to play with. Next up, musicals. So these aren't necessarily from this month. These are just ones I thought of this month, or I've been listening to or watching this month, and yeah. First off is AVPM, AVPS, and AVPSY. Now, my cousin introduced me to these quite a while ago, like a few years ago. I think it was 2012, and I have loved them ever since, and I listened to them at night, and I only recently started listening to them again before I was listening to other stuff, and this was just one of the ones I decided to put in for this month. It's the full name is A Harry Potter Musical, then A Harry Potter Sequel, and then is that it? And then A Harry Potter Senior Year. And they are just, if you've watched, they are slightly inappropriate and there's a lot of swearing, but if you love Harry Potter and if you don't mind the swearing, it is amazing, especially if you're like me and you love musicals. It was just, it's perfect and hilarious. Another musical, which again, not the first time I've seen it, and I didn't actually watch it this month, but Rent. I listened to the songs and I love it. I love Rent. It's like, oh, it's such a good musical and movie, and I don't know if I told you guys, but I went to see it when I went away and it was just so good. Like, I love Rent. I just love Rent. Okay, so next up, Eurovision. These are some of my personal favorites from the Eurovision. My top was Moldova. When I first listened to it, I hated it. It was weird, and the video was weird, and everything about it was just weird. Then I saw it on stage, and it was literally the only Eurovision song this year from the Eurovision. And I will make a Eurovision video sometime, I'm not even sure when. I can't believe the Eurovision was this month. Last month. It does not feel like that. It feels like it was much longer ago, but I will make a video, but I still have to like organize my thoughts on it, so. I also really liked Croatia. I love the way they did the two voices, and I personally liked the song. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. I also really liked France. It wasn't sung as well live. I preferred it like the recording. TV shows. The In-Betweeners, which is very inappropriate and, well, not very, but very inappropriate by my standards. And it was just funny. It was British humor, but it was funny. I liked it, and it wasn't like my favorite show ever, but considering I watched it this month and I'm not ever gonna mention it again, I'm gonna say it was under my favorites, even though, not really. Oh, I did watch another, no, that was yesterday. And another TV show, which I don't know if I've mentioned in a previous favorites, but I have been watching Friends in order. Now, Friends is usually one of those shows, like Big Bang Theory, you just watch on TV when it comes on, but I thought, no, I'm gonna watch it in order. And oh my god, I love Friends. I love Friends. I really, really love Friends. Next up is fashion. First off, this top. It's like really comfortable and I love it. And also these socks. I just love them. I might have spoken about them in another video, but I just really love them. Now, last but not least, I have an audiobook, which I'm sure is based off a real book, which I've never read. This book is not meant for my age at all, but it is something I listened to as a child, and I recently found it again and I started listening to it, and like as in once or twice, and I forgot how much I loved that. And I probably just loved it because of my childhood, because if I were to listen to it now, I would say this is babyish. And it is, but it's my childhood, so I'm gonna say it. It's The Three Little Witches. Ooh, I don't know who it's by. I know it's read by Amelia Fox. It's something Adams, I think. Wait, hold on. This is what it looks like, and it's by Georgie Adams and read by Amelia Fox. So those are my favorites for this month. I'm sorry that this was such a long video. I'll probably cut it down, but currently it's 11 minutes, so it's gonna be fun to edit. And here's my end screen, and goodbye!